Everybody, welcome back to Tuesday Museday. I'm Kalani. You guys are going to join me in a song, and if you have a lyric, and you'll figure it out, if you have a lyric to contribute, put it in the chat, and maybe put some hashtags around it or something so I can see it, and maybe we'll use it. All right, we're going to do this together. I'll start us off, you can join me, and then you guys come up with a lyric or two, all right? See what you can come up with. This is for everybody. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. build again. We will build again. We will build again. We will build again. Someday, I believe in my heart. Yes, I do believe. We will build again someday. We will play our drums. We will play our drums. We will play our drums with love. We will play our drums with love. I believe in my heart. Yes, I do believe we shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Let's see what else you guys got. We'll walk hand in hand. All right, let's do it. Let's do an original. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. Someday, I believe in my heart. Yes, I do believe we shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. We will live in peace. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace someday. I believe in my heart. Yes, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We will grow together. We will grow together. We will grow together. We will grow together someday. I believe in my heart. Yes, I do believe we will overcome someday. Let's sing We Shall Overcome one more time, you guys. Everybody, I want to hear you. Let's go. We shall overcome. We will overcome. We shall overcome someday. I believe in my heart. Yes, I do believe we shall overcome someday. All right, let's go with We Shall Love Ourselves, right? We shall love ourselves. We shall love ourselves. We shall love ourselves someday. I believe in my heart. Yes, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We will plant more trees. Ready? Here we go. We will plant more trees. We will plant more trees. We will plant more trees someday. I believe in my heart. Yes, I do believe we shall overcome last call. Let me see what you guys got. We will lead the way. All right, let's go. We will lead the way. We will lead the way. We will lead the way. Someday, I believe in my heart. Yes, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Thanks, you guys. Woo! All right. Well, nice to see you guys here. Thanks for that. I hope you enjoyed that. I did. It was a little cathartic. I was, to be honest with you, I was, let me see, I think I'm kind of loud here. I was going over this today, as I was getting ready, and I was by myself. I wasn't even making it through the lyrics, you guys. I was like, oh. I was concerned I wasn't going to be able to hold it together. But you guys are here, and together we did it. So I appreciate that. And maybe we'll do this again because you guys can think about some other lyrics we can do. I think we should end with this today again, if that's okay. Obviously, this is a weird week, and between last Tuesday and this Tuesday, the world. Hey, Cornelius, welcome, and welcome everybody. But I'll finish my sentence. Between last Tuesday and this Tuesday, the world here in Los Angeles has completely turned upside down and sideways, and many, and you guys know this. I'm not telling you anything you don't know, hopefully. But it's been really a tragedy here for so many people, and I just want to say this episode, and at the very least, and probably beyond this, is dedicated to all the families, everybody who has lost anything, suffered loss of any kind, especially loved ones, but nonetheless, property, possessions, keepsakes, heirlooms, everything. And I just, my heart goes out to everyone, as I'm sure yours does as well. So this is for them, you guys. So what I want to do is say hello. So I'm going to scroll back and let's start at the beginning. So Bill Bradley was here nice and early. Hey, Bill. Welcome. Charlie, Alex, Lacey, Neil, Roseanne. Welcome. Daisy, Urban Dervish, Sienna, and Jesse, Rebecca, hi, and who else is here? And then Cornelius, welcome, and Rhythmic, Mexico, and Orpheus. I'm just gonna shorten everybody's name. I hope that's okay. Yeah, welcome everybody. So it's a weird time. Let's be honest. It's weird. We're okay here. I'm in the West San Fernando Valley, and fortunately for us, the real estate in Nanaimo. I'm guessing who that is. Oh, that's funny. Nice name. All right. Welcome. Yeah. So I was just talking about how it's a weird time, but we're okay. Thank goodness. I think it was an accidental possible evacuation, notice last week, like be ready, but I got ready. I made a little video about that for the patrons. I don't know if you guys saw it, if you're not a patron, but I guess this whole week has been, for me, it's really been about priorities, and also asking, how can I help? What can we do? Let's, of course, stay informed. it's been frustrating for me to go on social media because there's a lot of garbage on there. But I'm trying to stay focused and stay positive. So let's see. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like I said, fortunately here where I am, the winds are coming from the north and they're kind of blowing everything south. And so we're not, it's weird because I'm at where I live. Aside from last week, we had a fire nearby that I could see, but all the smoke was blowing away. And it still is. And so it's weird because where I am, if you just walk outside, it looks like a normal day. You know, it's not even windy right now. It's like 1, 2, 3 mile an hour winds. But then right over there, like 10 miles away, it's hell. So it's just weird. I'm trying to stay on top of it. And I appreciate a lot of messages from you all, a lot of my Facebook friends and otherwise friends also. Have been sending, messages of concern and well wishes, and I appreciate that. So I hope you guys are all right. We just as an FYI, and not that it matters that much, but I did lose my family house, the house I grew up in Oakland. We lost that in the Oakland fire. So even though I wasn't living there at the time, I know what it's like to lose the family house, everything, all the pictures, the memories, everything. But what's weird about that one is I had snuck out a box of Super 8 films. You guys remember the Super 8 movie? I snuck it out because I was going to have all these home movies transferred to video as a surprise for Christmas. And I did that, and that was nice to have. I just happened to take that box and I thought, oh, that'll make a nice Christmas gift. So we still have those home movies, but my mom and my stepdad got out, just with nothing, just had to flee. And like a lot of the people here in the Palisades and in Altadena and other places. So I know what that's like. I've also been evacuated from my old house once, fully evacuated for 2 days. So I get it. It's horrible. But let's get back to the conversation of what's important. I found out something for myself this week that, and I want to say welcome that handpan lady. Also, people are showing up. If you guys didn't see the opening, if you're coming in later, please go back and watch the opening. I want to talk about what I did in a second and what that chant was. And why I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt, I guess. But go watch that later, if you like. When it gets right down to it, you guys, I just grabbed a few things that were like instrument oriented, and all of them were either things that are family heirlooms, like my grandmother's ukulele, my mom's ukulele, and I have one ukulele that's a Hawaiian ukulele. That's a great ukulele that I just grabbed that one. And that's it, pretty much. And then my Native American style flutes that I just grabbed a few that are like the really nice, expensive ones. I mean, why not? It doesn't take up much room. It's easy, and I don't want to have to replace all that stuff. That it was really, it's the things that take a long time to get, and they're kind of special. And it's not that they're expensive. It's just that you can't just go out and replace them. Some of these things, and I have this thing called a calabash that's from Hawaii. That's it's over 100 years old, and it's like a little I don't know how to call it. It's like a little vessel. Kind of looks like an urn, but it's solid koa wood. It's carved, and then there's a stand that's solid koa, and it's that thing I think belongs in a museum, to be honest. And I grabbed that because that was from my grandmother, and from her family before her, so like super old. And that also has a lei in it. That's really old. So I want to catch up with you guys though. And I'll talk about what I did, the chant at the beginning. And yeah, like Roseanne said, it's not just a house, it's a home. And that's really the point, you guys. To be honest, just to say something that's factually true, all the people who are going to rebuild are going to have better quality homes when it's all done. Not that it's a plus, but not that really matters right now. But they will have better homes built. They're going to be all updated, new, everything, probably bigger. So in that way, they can build their home again with their house. I guess maybe that's not a consolation right now, but yeah, it's not the building. It's the building is just stuff, and even the stuff is just stuff. But the really the things that we cherish are like the photos and maybe the family. Like the sweater your grandma made for you, or something that you were passed down to you by your grandparents or your parents or whatever it is. Just stuff that's been in your family, and that stuff's kind of irreplaceable. But even that stuff is just stuff. So thank goodness, a lot of people have their health and they got out and they're safe. Some people didn't, but most people did, and they're getting great help now. And thank you for the fire department and the first responders and everybody. So there are things to be grateful for sure. The chant that I started with is a Hawaiian chant called E Ho Mai, and it's I'm going to tell you the words, and it's E Ho Mai, Ka Ike Mai, Luna Mai Ye. Grant us wisdom from above. O na mea huna no eau o na mele e. That which is coming. That which is contained within the songs or the music, the words, or the lyrics of the song. But I like to say that which is contained in the songs. And then Eho Mai, Eho Mai, Eho Mai. Bring it to us, enrich us, enlighten us through the music. And that is like an invocation chant, and I thought it was appropriate for today and always, because I feel like music is there for us to learn and to grant us wisdom. I just actually posted an audio post on the Patreon site a few days ago, I guess Saturday, I think. And it was about a session, or maybe it was Friday. It was about a session that I did, and I used a song and how I used the song to help uncover some wisdom and uncover some hidden strengths, that we all can have inside of us. But we have to look, and we have to be open, and we have to ask the right questions, and we have to be unafraid to grow, to present ourselves and to be proactive. And sometimes, we are afraid to grow and to be proactive and to present ourselves and our ideas. But we have to get over that. We got to get over ourselves. And a lot of people put it this way: don't deny the world your gifts. That's selfish. Don't deny other people your gifts and your talents and your skills and your, anything good that you have to offer. Don't hold it in. Like one person said, don't die with the music still inside you, right? So that kind of message, and that's why I picked that to open. And then, of course, We Shall Overcome is a famous folk song, usually used in sort of, it was used in the 60s and 70s, kind of anti-war, anti-racism movement. But I think that song super, super relevant right now, of course. And so that's what we've done so far. So let's see. Rhythmic asks, "Are you homeless or houseless?" No, we're fine. We're okay. Thank you for asking. And so Daisy posted something about losing some things. And you guys, I'm sure everybody here can tell stories of loss. And while it's hard to lose things that are dear to us, it's also important to remember that the most important things in life are not things, right? And hopefully we all can embrace that. In fact, I talked last week about getting rid of some of my things, so I'm gonna pivot towards that again. I've been thinking about ways I can shed some stuff. I just have too many things, you guys. And the fire threat really brings that into light for me. Like, why do I have all this stuff here? I just have more tinder in my house, like more instruments that I don't need to worry about. So I'm going to be giving some stuff away to some patrons. So now would be a good time if you want to become a patron. And I'm going to prioritize the courses tier patrons and the people who have been there the longest. But I am just going to give some things away to patrons because I appreciate you guys, and I don't need it. It's not going to change my life if I can get rid of a bunch of stuff. And in fact, I think it would make it better because then I know that it's being used and it's being appreciated, and that would be great. I would love that. We're gonna say hello to Belbrak. Is that Belbrak? Appreciate that. I appreciate your message. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate you guys. I'm. It's hard for me to keep up with all of the chat conversation, but I'm peeking over there, so I'm trying to stay up on it. Well, I can't believe we're almost 30 minutes in, but let me talk about what was happening in the beginning. Yeah, I was just using, of course, the congas and bongos and the cajon down here, and then what else? Just a little block. This is a really sweet. I know it sounds infomercially, but I really like this little wood block. This is from Native Tongue Percussion, and it's one of those little blocks that you can mount. And I'm gonna put some of this stuff back on my drums because I really liked having the bells and the wood blocks on my conga drums and bongos. So I'm gonna set that up again. But this thing, listen to this. It's so high pitched. I think this is actually rosewood. Super nice. So they're a supporter of the channel and of the Patreon. So check their stuff out, Native Tongue Percussion, if you get a chance. And then I played shaker, the eggs, and then just an old cowbell, little cha-cha bell. And this ukulele, which is a tenor with a low G. And that was it. That was everything that, here. That's everything in that little groove. So it might have been the first time that We Shall Overcome has been done with a cha-cha beat. I don't know. A little Latin beat. Thanks for the link, Roseanne. Thanks for putting that up. I really do like their stuff. I wouldn't say that. I'm not saying that just because they were a supporter of the channel, but I really do like their stuff. It's innovative and it makes the instruments really accessible, and you can use them live, like jamming. Put them on your drums and play them live. Or I like to use them, with looping. But it's just so easy because you don't even need a stick. You don't have to pick up a stick. You can just reach over and tap it. I have them in a box. So here's the other thing, you guys. I'm looking at. I don't know if you can tell. I mean, usually, let me get up for a second. Usually there's tons of stuff back here, but it's nice and clean today. There's hardly anything back here because I'm redoing the studio, and I might shrink it because I'd like to reclaim part of my garage because I have a car that I'd like to park in the garage. So I might be cutting the studio way down, and I'm kind of excited about that because, again, it's going to make me prioritize, and I might have half the amount of space in here, which is okay because I realized, first of all, there's about 2 meters of space in back of me, so that's just space. I could move back, but also I've got a whole setup over there, where the camera is, where this front camera is, which is like a computer and speakers and stuff, and I don't really need that in here anymore. I can move it into the house. So I think I'm going to try to go with like a super tiny studio room still here. So I'm just going to put a wall up and sort of like make this whole space really small and compact. And it's going to be tight. It's going to be a small space. So it'll be like maybe a little bigger than 3 by 3 meters, 3 meters by 3 meters. But so that's like 9 by 9 or 10 by 10 feet. So it's not going to be big, but I'm thinking that it'll be enough, and then I'll use my laptop instead of my other computer. So anyway, not that you guys need to know that. I'm just sharing some news with you. But that's so you might notice some differences coming up. That's still like weeks away, probably. We'll see. I don't know. All right. Anything else? Any requests? And I appreciate the nice messages you guys are leaving in the chat. I really do appreciate that. And I also want to acknowledge Roseanne for showing up week after week and just kind of being a constant positive force here for Tuesday Musedays. And Roseanne, do you want to leave a link for your channel? Because Roseanne has a channel where she's sharing music stuff and whatever other stuff. So if any of you would like to share, your links to your social stuff, go ahead, put it in the chat, and then some of you guys can trade info in there. But I really appreciate that. Cornelius is asking, are you going to the NAMM show? I've been thinking about it. I have a few people have been asking. I probably am not going to go. I might, but I'm kind of NAMMed out. I've been I've gone to the NAMM so many years, and it for me it's just like, unless I have a purpose, a reason to go, like I have an important meeting or some deal, I gotta, have to be down there. I might not go. I'm probably not going to go this year. I might go next year, but I've just been, to be honest with you guys, since the pandemic and now with the fires this week, like I'm just doing everything I can to like do what I need to do and not try to add more extra things, like going down to a loud conference. And it's crazy down there, parking, and I don't know if you've been, but just the NAMM show takes a certain level of energy to do, and then you lose that energy after. Oh, so it is fun though, you guys. And one of my most popular videos, it's called Cool New Drums, right? That's like the most watched video on World Drum Club. That really kind of was, got the World Drum Club on the map, and that's the NAMM show. So if you guys want to see it, there's Cool New Drums, and then there's Cool New Drums 2. And those are both shot at the NAMM show. So if you want to see what it's like, I mean, you can just look it up and see. There's tons of videos now. I guess I was probably one of the first like social media influencers to actually feature the NAMM. I wasn't really trying to do it as like I would now, but I just made that. We made that on my phone too. It's just shot with an iPhone. But it just shows you that you can shoot content that people like, with anything. You don't need a bunch of fancy equipment. You just got to get out there and do it. Shoot some stuff. I mean, obviously, that whole thing has caught on a lot more since that video came out, which was like 7 or 8 years ago, I think now, maybe more. Yeah, and there's Roseanne's channel, so you can check what she's doing out. Oh yeah, Rhythmic is saying, I like your video with the Brazilian drummer. Yeah, Rafael, what's his last name now? Now I'm forgetting. He's amazing. So yeah, go watch that video. It's crazy. I think it says crazy speed or something, but he can do one hand. Like he can play with one hand, like most people play with two hands, like just as fast. It's insane. It's really, and he's so musical. He's such a good musician and a super nice guy, super funny. But we connected when I was in China. I was going to China a lot more, before the pandemic. Yeah, Rafael Toledo. That's right. That's what I thought. I wasn't sure. Rafael is how you say that, because the R's are H's, you guys. Yeah, but he's great, and he also has some music, you guys. He has a lot of music out that you guys ought to check out. Really, seriously. He's more of a drum set, right? He's mainly a drum set guy, but he's just one of these people that's just kind of like transcendent. He's transcended the regular thing that most people do, and he's in his own category, He's one of those guys. But amazing percussionist, drummer. So I hope he's doing okay too. I gotta check in with some people. Maybe he'll show up on World Drum Club sometime. Maybe I can get him to do a drop in on a Patreon interview or something, which I want to get back on now that we're in the new year. It's just, things have been a little nuts lately. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys. I guess let's start putting together a Gimme 5 situation. And I have to think really quick right now because okay, I'm going to try this because we haven't done this yet. So let's do it. Guess the sound. All right. Oh, you know what, Roseanne? It's not Rafael Toledo. Rafael Toledo is a hand percussionist. It's Ramon. Rafael Toledo is a great guy, percussionist. Cool. Yeah, he makes the panderos. Ramon something. Yeah, look up the video I have. It's called like Crazy Speed. It says Crazy Speed on it, and it's probably from 2015 or 16 or 17 somewhere. Yeah. Ramon Montaguer. See, I can't say it. Yes, thank you. All right, let's do Guess the Sound, shall we? Let's go. Here we go. Here it is. What? Could be anything, you guys. What is it? I'll take a description, but yeah, Cornelius, you're gonna have to do better than that. I was waiting for that, like the sound thingy. But if you can give me like the common name, these do have a name that most people call them, and if you can give me that, it's extra points. But yeah, it's not a wooden stick, although it does sound like a ruler on a desk. It's not a boom whacker. Here it is again. To be honest with you guys, I just grabbed it because it was sitting right over there, and I didn't have anything ready today. Yeah, it does kind of sound. It is definitely like a tube, right? I'll give you that. Anyone? I've done a feature on these. If you look up a video of mine called, I think it's like stick. I think the one about sticks maybe, or crazy sounds or something. Weird sounds maybe. I'm not sure. Yep, it's not a Joya tube. Cigar box guitar. That was a couple weeks ago, you guys. Are we striking out? Are we striking out on the Give Me 5? The Guess the Sound? Do you guys need a hint? How about a visual clue? I'll give you guys a quick, a short visual cue. Roseanne, that is half correct. You're the closest so far. There's yeah, that's pretty close. There's another word in there. Paper towel tube. No? Although, maybe, it does kind of sound like if you put some, like, what do you call it? Like cellophane, like saran wrap or something, and you had a rubber band on it, you were like, bow, 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 bow. So this is a good Guess the Sound. So, miniature didgeridoo. No, bamboo whirro. Nah. I do have a bamboo whirro we call heko heko. Okay, now, dabakan? I don't know what that is. Maybe. What is the definition? What is a dabakan? Sushi maker rolled. Gazoo. Oh, I like that word, Daisy. I don't know what that word. I mean, I think if you just invented that, that's a good word. I say I would use that word. Gazoo. Or like a stickoo. Stizoo. I don't know. I can't say it. Like a stick kazoo. All right, I'm going to show you guys, and then we can vote on who was the closest. But I think it's Roseanne. But hold on. Okay, so it's this. Look at that. See? All right. So we call that a devil chaser, and it is bamboo that's been cut. You can see it's been carved out here, and then there's a split here, which it's hard to see, I know, in this camera, but let me see if I can show you in the overhead. I'm kind of holding it apart, but right here, it's actually crack, like a crack that runs down here, so that when you strike it, I feel like this would be the perfect thing if you just want to annoy somebody, you know, just come up behind them. Wake up. But yeah, it's kind of fun. I have some other ones that actually have a longer sustain, and they're really weird. It's a weird sound. But yeah, we call these devil chasers, and at least in English, you know, that's the word I know. So it's just a weird like vibration tube thing, and yeah, it's a piece of bamboo, and down here on this end is the, you know, what we call, I guess, the knuckle side, right? The blocked off end, right? So in that way, it's kind of similar to a puili, a little bit. Puili stick, a Hawaiian instrument, but instead of having like a bunch of little sticklets out here, it's just got these two. All right, so I'm gonna give Roseanne the points. Why does that seem so familiar? Well, because one thing, you're here every time, so you've got more point potential just by the fact that you show up. All right, so that's called the devil chaser, and Roseanne can get however many points Cornelius says. And yeah, while we're doing that, you guys, let's come up with a gimme five. So gimme five, remember, is you guys pick five, just make a list of 5 things, and I will loop them together. But I want to leave some room at the end to do the We Shall Overcome again. I think we should do that one more time. All right. But let's think about something that, okay, no, Cornelius. You didn't get the memo about, like, in 2025, we're going to reduce the points. Reduce. How many points? It's like 100 billion points. No, that's a trillion point. Is that a trillion? I don't even know. By the way, you guys, I actually, because I'm a little, what's the word? I don't know what the word is, but I went to YouTube. I went on YouTube today because I was organizing in here, and you see this thing back here, right? That's my 100,000 subscriber plaque award, or they call it an award, right? From YouTube, right? That's an actual little plaque back there that they send you if you ask for it. And so, of course, I asked for it because I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't I want that? That's called the silver, 100,000 subscribers. And then I was like, I've got 260,000 now. I wonder if they have one for 206 or for 250 and over. And the answer is no. No, they don't. And this is the way Cornelius's answer just reminded me. The next level, you guys, is 1 million. They go from 100,000 to 1 million. And then you get the gold one. And then it goes up to, 10 million. and then 1 billion. I mean, what? That doesn't seem right. Who has 1 billion subscribers? Like, I know a couple people do, a few people do, but what the? I guess they don't want to make a lot of plaques. I guess. I mean, a lot of people have the silver one, and then a few people have the gold one. But so funny. Anyway, I'm a ways away, so I thought I might have a gold plaque, but no, I'm just over a quarter of the way. So, and it's hard now to get subscribers like that. So, okay, is that how many Roseanne's getting? 1 million? I don't know. All right, I'll let you guys work it out. I recuse myself. Okay, and we're doing Daisy's. Give me 5. Is that what's happening? Okay. Devil Chaser, clapping, cowbell, that rosewood block, and screaming. Oh, Cornelius greatly reduced the number, Roseanne. It may just by 1, but kind of by infinity. Very clever. All right. I don't necessarily want to scream, but maybe we can substitute screaming for something else. Okay. Yeah, we need a modification there. So, mini Alex, mini K screaming. All right, let's see what we can do. Actually, you know what? Let's check it out, because I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go into my looper. Okay, you got to bear with me for 1 second. I'm gonna pick. I have to pick a sound. I'm gonna pick a sound effect.
Hold on. Pitch. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Hello. Hello.
I think that was a bad idea. Oh, but I needed to laugh. So maybe we'll integrate that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh.
Remember, you guys asked for this. Don't blame me. I didn't make the Gimme 5 list. All right. I'm going to hang on a second. I want to save this. I want to save the backing track that I did, and I want to go to the next one. And then, oh, shoot. You know what? Hang on. Hang on a second. I'm trying to figure out how I can save this. Hang on. I thought that was. Hold on. Oh, I see. Okay, hang on. I'm doing computery stuff right now. I'm doing looper stuff, so I wanted to make some room and save these settings. There we go. All right. Because I just set that up, and I want to use it. I'm not sure why, but all right, let's see. Are you guys ready for this? I don't know what's going to happen here. So clap. Let me see. Where's the list again? Let me go back. Hold on. Devil Chaser, clapping, cowbell. So cowbell, rosewood, Devil Chaser, and and some mini K screaming is what we're gonna do. All right, let's do it. We'll do it real quick. We'll just have some fun, and then we're gonna do the song, the other song. Okay, hang on. All right. That's enough of that. All right, we're going to go back now. And we're going to do, thanks, Daisy, though, for that suggestion, I guess. All right, let me get this going. Perfect. All right. Let's do the song again, you guys. And yeah, thanks for that. Sometimes, sometimes you just need to have a little fun and laugh. Even though there's a lot of serious things going on, sometimes, we have to just laugh and blow off a little tension. And that helps us be better, and then we can do better. I actually went to a comedy show last Friday, you guys. Learn more. What's his last name? Janasi, I think, from AGT, from Kenya. No, not Kenya. Where's he from? He's from Africa. Now I forgot. It's not Kenya. It's not Tanzania. What is it? Anyway, I don't remember. He was fun. But the point is, we went to a comedy show, and it was great. We laughed, and we all needed that a little bit because it was just terrible. All right. So let's do it. We shall overcome, and we're gonna. If you guys have any lyrics you want to throw out, throw at the chat. We have a few minutes. We can do it. So I'm gonna say I appreciate you guys. Thanks for showing up here, and let's do this song. And let's think about everybody who is in need right now, and we'll do the best we can moving forward. We'll be whole again. We'll be whole again. We'll be whole again someday. I believe in my heart. Yes, I do believe we'll be overcome someday. We will overcome someday. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week. Let's keep good thoughts for everyone, and appreciate you guys. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. Appreciate you.